We work in the dark to serve the light. Welcome to Grimsby's Hideout.
Use that thing in forever, and it's amazing. Alright, I'm ready to go. My Grimster's hideout tune.
Yeah. You guys are sitting at Sid's place. You guys are talking. Dewi just got mind fucked.
As it does.
Grim did a couple things while you guys were away. I bought some stuff. And I found out I've got a really awesome shield. So...
Oh yeah, we figured that out last session.
Well, so I've had this tower shield in my inventory for like God knows how long now. And instead of asking Z about it, I just kind of threw it on the back burner. This thing's fucking awesome. Like, I lose a little bit of movement speed, but literally I can plant this down in front of you guys, like in front of one of you, and we get cover from it.
Oh my god.
Okay, Reinhardt.
Fucking good.
Like,
Is it like 3/4 or a half?
it's a full fucking tower shield. Like, it's almost
I
the
can
size of me.
We can just hide behind that and get sneak attack.
Technically, you
And
can't
just
hide
shoot us.
behind his shield, and you can hide behind him.
Oh,
Yeah, you'd be hiding behind me.
okay. I can still shoot my crossbow and get
Like-
sneak attack then.
I can't, like, I lose 5 movement speed, but who the fuck cares at that point, right? Oh, did I actually
you're
put
a
that in
tank.
chat? No, I didn't. Okay, cool.
You're
Your
literally
sneak attack would
the tank.
depend on the enemy that you're attacking.
That is also true. Just forwards facing enemies, I would guess.
You've been casually hauling around this massive human-sized shield and just noticed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah. Just casually fucking carrying around the shield the size of me and just noticed that I had it. Yeah, that was one of those.
Oh my god. You like tried to stuff it into like a smaller like pouch and it's just like hanging
So-
on the side and it was like
So you wanna hear the dumbass logistics of this? I had it in my backpack the whole time. How does this thing fit in my backpack?
Technically, it wasn't safe.
Exactly,
It was on your
exactly.
back.
Exactly. So it was like one of those things to me.
So it's just a realization of, oh, that's where I put that.
oh my god, we could use it as a sled.
Can I go ahead and send him the details to this in the game log, Z?
That's up to you.
Hmm.
If you did, I would assume it would be Grim giving a detailed description of the shield, of what he could do with it.
Yeah, fuck it. Here you go.
I mean, granted, technically. Yeah, there you go.
Armor class plus oh my
It's the regular shield plus 1. That's all it is.
Yes.
oh.
So I'm giving up 5 movement speed for another armor class essentially, plus a couple other cool little features.
Hmm.
Which is why we're also telling people in Rakira's stream that this is not... Everything is not exactly by D&D rule. There is no tower shield in D&D. So you kind of got to make stuff, and we're playing more like realistic versus every single rule in the rule book, you know?
It's homebrew with more realism as well.
Or fire trucks.
Yeah, more fire trucks.
More fire trucks, yeah.
Grim, do you have the shield master feat?
Not yet.
Oh my god, it sounds
It is definitely one of the things on my list. I'm building more tank than attack, so
yeah, I think I need to take the dual wielder feat so I can just switch
this is
between
why me
crossbow
and
swords.
yeah, this is why me and Mutt tell you guys that we are the frontline fighters, and you guys just need to sit back and do as much damage as you possibly can, and try not to worry too much.
D&D
Yep.
cupcakes make Mutt happy.
D&D cupcakes make my yeah, right.
I will shove another one in my face now, from nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean, we
so
can
now
always make them unicorn rainbow cupcakes.
Yay!
I also asked him if I have double disadvantage, and I think you said no.
It doesn't stack that way.
Yeah.
No.
Well, that's why I had
So-
asked you, I think. Because my armor is disadvantage, plus the shield is disadvantage.
Well, if I remember correctly, the rules say something like you can only, if you have disadvantage, then you have one disadvantage. If you have 2 advantages and 1 disadvantage, it just cancels to nothing.
Oh, okay, that
but
makes
that's
sense.
if he has advantage and disadvantage. It cancels
Yeah.
each other out. But
Mm-hmm.
he has his armor that gives him disadvantage to stealth, and his shield gives him disadvantage to stealth. So
Pretty sure the rules say that you can only have 1 stack of disadvantage.
Yeah, that's what he was
well,
saying
the
too.
rules state nothing stacks. Nothing can
Yeah.
pretty much like affect the same thing. You can't have 2 necklaces. You can't have
Yeah,
2 things that boost the same thing or drain the same thing. So
You know what's funny about that though? I showed you on my other character that I can have like the cloak of protection and the ring of protection, and they both work for some reason.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb. I don't know why.
That's what I was saying. Like that's weird, but
Yeah, you're
We're
also
just gonna-
allowed a normal fucking +3 shield gave you like 10 armor class, and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
well, it gives you 5. It gives you the 2 from the regular, and then the positive 3 from the shield.
And it doesn't need to be attuned in
Attuned,
any form or
yeah.
fashion, which doesn't make any sense to
Well,
me.
we had talked that they were pretty much masterwork versions of said regular shield. But for some odd reason, D&D Beyond puts them all as magical items. It's anything that's got a positive 1 to it, or positive 2 or positive 3, puts them as magical.
So you basically took Guts' sword and made it into a shield.
I'm okay with this.
No,
The
it's a
Black
legitimate-
Shieldsman.
It's a legitimate tower shield, and not
Yeah.
like some.
Oh, it's only
You know.
45 pounds. I thought it was a lot bigger.
It's fucking heavy. I
Yeah,
am
that's still massive, but
I am nearing my carrying capacity, so yeah.
Some help. Mutt will help you out.
Like I said, he's got this massive, wide, 6-foot tall metal outlined. It's got wood in the center shield.
Just with my equipped armor and stuff, like my weapons and my armor, I'm at 111 pounds.
Whew.
Yeah. Plus the 126 that I'm carrying all around me. Yeah.
OMG, my child has covered his birthday suit completely in dinosaur stickers.
Yes! Dinosaur baby.
He's now got a suit of dinosaur stickers.
All right.
Alright, guys, sorry for pulling you off track by showing you the awesome sauce shield.
Oh, no, that's cool.
awesome.
That's wonderful. Mutt is very happy for Grimsby. She thinks he's a turtle.
Did I
You're
sell my other
definitely-
shield yet? I don't remember. I think that was one thing I needed to do before we left. Unless I already said... No, I still have it. I need to sell that shit. I need to sell a couple other things, too. Nobody else can wield a shield, can they?
I can't even use armor.
Not
I
that shield.
can, I can wield shields, but
Yeah, but-
I two-hand and I am Mutt.
I was gonna say, are you gonna get rid of that two-hander for a shield?
No, I can put it on my back. I can be a turtle too. Come on.
I could be a turtle too.
Am I not turtly enough for the turtle club?
Well, you have to call it down.
So if we give this to Mutt and we put it on her back, does she get, if somebody attacks her in the back, does she get bonus AC?
No.
Well, fuck.
Damn it. My AC is
Otherwise,
not
no one
great.
would be able to hit you because you're fucking fronted and back.
I tried. I
I was
tried.
gonna ask
appreciate
that
you,
about
sir.
I was gonna ask that about the tower shield if Grim just never be backstabbed.
Yeah,
So now-
they would equip to get the bonus.
If I put it on my butt, does that like change anything?
Nope.
my badunka shield.
What if she gets booby shields, sir?
Kitty tassels.
I could probably count them if they're pierced in, as
Oh my God.
one each, so she'd have a normal shield.
Dude. Dude.
I would like to cast guidance again.
Cut out little Xenobubi clones.
She's like, I'm gonna pierce him right now.
I need to rage first.
Do we still have the tiny little arrows that we took out of ourselves from the mouse
Board.
from Jeffrey?
probably
We could use
somewhere.
those. I'm saying Dewey definitely kept his, and he just has a little dart.
We have a way to do this, okay? We'll just pop a couple pieces of my ring mail off, okay? And we'll fit it in there.
Owie.
I do have a crowbar. I can probably pry one off.
I have a crowbar too.
Can't you just attach them to her leather?
Yes, please.
No, he said they had to be pierced, okay? It's body armor, okay?
Do I have to roll for infection?
I mean, anything's possible.
Uh,
I also have climbing hooks. We could use those.
Oh, dude,
good
pittance.
Yeah,
Pittance.
Really? You know how big those are?
Is that an extra? Is that an extra to her armor class?
Don't know. She
No, I
doesn't
think
have
that's-
nipples.
I think that's like
She ain't got no
66 of damage to boobs. I don't think that's.
No
Mutt's tough,
nipple,
but
bitch.
she ain't that tough, man. Jesus.
I don't think anybody is. I should hope nobody is.
Hold on, since we're going down this road, if we use the rope and the pittance,
Too big.
One of you have a sewing kits. Who is the barbarian in this campaign?
Oh god.
Oh,
I do have string.
God damn it. God damn it. Anyway, hi.
Anyway,
I love you all so much. Jesus Christ.
Z opened this door and we took it to the fucking max.
Oh, you guys started peeking around the corner. Don't look at me. I wonder where the freaks are in this game.
Eyebrow wiggle.
We're not allowed to make Rakira laugh, just so you know.
Okay. It's illegal.
I think it
No more
might
laughing.
be too late now.
Alright.
yeah.
My body don't giggle.
Oh my god. All right, what are we doing?
You guys are talking to Sid, doing your thing.
We were having a discussion about tower shields and titty tassels, okay?
Yesterday I was a newt.
The newt.
Oh,
You got
I
better.
thought you said I was new, and I'm waiting for the rest of it.
That's what I fucking thought too. I was like, this is gonna be a good story time. Oh, talk to your Sid.
I'd say anybody else that needs to should do so before Mutt.
Nah, Grim's done.
Dude's done.
Just a quick question.
No.
So, this guild, Keepers of Knowledge, wasn't that what it was called?
Stewards of knowledge.
Stewards of Knowledge, yeah. So what exactly do they do?
Keep knowledge.
Basically.
Makes sense.
Like,
Does
this whole
it-
tower is a library, pretty much.
Yeah.
Sweet. Do they just take all randos? Or do they have to have capabilities of reading and being scholarly?
Yes and no. First of all, you would have to become a guild, or you have to become a
Adventurer.
adventurer. So you would have to go to the guild office. You'd have to apply, pass the tests, and whatnot. Get your pauldron. Then you would come and apply at the guild hall here. Do your interview, talk with Sid. He would more than likely go through your whole entire brain, and then figure out whether or not you're gonna be a good fit for
Okay.
him.
So the choice that I gave you guys, and I don't know if you guys all looked in chat or anything last weekend, was either doing the mission, which is taking us all the way back into the wilds, because we have like 3 months before the guild games. So going all the way back into the wilds, going back into the lair, and figuring out a way down in there to get the said armor, and possibly stay away from the lich, hopefully, and then come back, turn it in, and get the 1,000 gold, and then start up our own guild, or try to go around in the Commonwealth and get up the gold that way. But the problem is, we have 3 months, and if we're going around the Commonwealth, that's like a week or two of travel to each point, like, that we're possibly going to get quests, and they may not be worth the gold.
How long would it take us to travel to the,
He's already said that he would set up a teleport from, I think it's Prashid.
Sylphian has no opinions on either option.
I'm pretty.
Yeah,
well,
going back to Misery and getting teleported back over there, I think, is what he had stated.
but I know what sounds like the greatest adventure.
Yeah,
but
going to the
one
lich.
with the most damage. Yeah,
Going to the
also
lich, yeah.
But also the
that's
one with the
Grimsby's
most
vote.
danger.
Yep, that's Grimsby's vote. There is shit in there that we definitely haven't looked at, so
I'm
there's
voting
definitely...
for adventure.
Mutt will talk to Sid first, and then she'll give her vote, because there might be information therein.
Well, Sid also said to us that Mutt knows, or Mutt has spoken to the Lich or some shit, so if it comes down to it, we'll probably try to have you speak to him before we do anything.
Yep, it's
Or
part of the
try to
reason that
sneak.
Yeah, it's part of the reason I was gonna have him look in Mutt's brain, so, but we'll get there.
Yeah, I was just giving out the option in case everybody hadn't looked at the chat, so after Mutt's discussion, we will decide what we're gonna do. Sound good?
Yep.
Tis fair.
Yep.
Alright.
I'm good for killing Lich like and some.
Just don't try to go murder hobo on us. Because I definitely don't want a TPK here, sir.
Did Talderoy want to talk to Sid first?
Only minor details about what being a member of his specific guild would entail, and if being member of the guild was the only way to gain more knowledge, or the surest way to gain more knowledge.
Okay, so technically, no, knowledge is out there for anyone if they're willing to explore, find it, gather it. I mean, that's literally what he spent his, youth doing until he met Fanoodle. So, he's been doing this for over 80 years, and during those 80 years, he's managed to accumulate what he has here. So, but like, not everyone who joins any guild is there for what the guild's main reason is. It's close to home, or it's near their spouses, or they tend to, like this place over that place. So, but all guilds pretty much do the same thing: complete jobs, earn money, live your life.
Yeah. Little follow-up question, Sid. Do you know of the god Denier?
Odd or even. Hold on, I gotta figure out what I can do an odd or even.
Dude, I just forgot we're not in the right chat.
It's fine. Okay. Odd or even.
Odd.
Yes.
Oh, do you know what type of knowledge he prefers? Whether it be any knowledge that I happen to gain, or any more knowledge that is of a certain quality or something?
So, Denier is a god of knowledge,
Hmm?
meaning he doesn't care what the knowledge is as long as he is gaining it.
Aha.
Um, Basically, he's like I want to say like a keeper, but that's not the exact word.
Yeah.
Um, Art, maps, glyphs, images, knowledges, lectures, books, scholars,
Hmm.
knowledge, races, basically anything that you can learn, he would absorb.
Hmm.
Typically, usually, worshippers of him, when they pass away, he absorbs their soul, cleanses it of all their knowledge, and sends them back to be rebirthed in a new world.
Oh, cool.
Um, but certain chosen ones, he gives a book like the one you're holding, or you
Uh-huh.
can actually communicate to him.
Yeah. All right.
So basically, the more you learn and the more you tell him, because he only knows what you put in the book until you pass away, then he knows everything.
Hmm.
Um, but he can also tell, and this is the thing, when you're writing, if you're keeping something out.
Um. I guess he's just absorbed in learning things that he forgot to keep a secret.
I wouldn't say that he forgot anything. He's always learning to learn more, and because he doesn't visit the worlds directly, his way of learning is through proxies.
Hmm. Okay. Those are all the questions I had. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Mutt will finish petting Jeffrey very, very gently on his little head, and then she'll walk over to Sid and she'll point at the spot on her forehead that she expects him to poke.
Okay. So we're in your mind space.
I guess a description here. When Sid enters the mind space, the normally very strong, buff, kind of happy-go-lucky Mutt. Inwardly, she is thin and frail, and the green gray of her skin normally is now more gray, and her hair is lank on either side of her face, and she just looks endlessly tired. And upon entering where she would normally be standing in front of him, she is sort of sitting in a sort of curled position. And when he enters, she looks up at him and stands smiling and goes to him and hugs him the way you would hug your father after being away from him from a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
And after she's done hugging him, the way he would normally turn pages through her mind, she turns them for him. And she shows him Benji, and it's the last time that she saw him, and she's looking at him in a moment of quiet, just kind of admiring him. And she sort of inwardly asks, "How do I find him?"
Mm-hmm.
And 6 puppies.
And 6 puppies, yes.
Comes later.
Okay. So asking Sid how to find Mutt.
How to find Benji?
Or yeah, how to find Benji. He pretty much tells you that there is no surefire way. Benji's always been a mystery. Like, he does his own things. And him being with you is probably the newest experience he's ever had. And it's completely different than all the stuff that he's done for the last 50 years by himself. So
50?
His age changes regularly, seemingly. I don't know.
well, here's the thing. Werewolves age differently. On top of that, he looks one, he could be another. Nobody really knows his actual age, not even
That's fair.
himself. So, he knows that, he's being hunted. He knows who's hunting him. He avoids her. Of course, like I said, we just had the blood moon, so there is a possibility he knew that was coming, and then he went to hiding so he wouldn't hurt anyone, which is what he did when he was here. He would go into hiding, and he'd be gone for months. That's why I said he very rarely took a quest, and he very rarely was here. You just happened to catch him on one of the moments he was here, and he's been traveling with you guys for months. So, I mean, like I said, there's no surefire way. I'm not going to be able to sit there and say he's here or he's there. Now, flipping through your memories like you did, there are signs that there's a possibility it was him. Like you saw, dead bodies, you saw blood, you saw stuff, but you have no way of confirming whether or not that was him or somebody else.
She'd flip to the sachet bit too.
Exactly. But with that being said, he has the best sense of anything that pretty much we know of. I mean, I haven't really met a dragon, but other than that, he will always pretty much find his way, one way or the other. Whether it's coming back here or whether it's searching for you, I can't tell you. I have no idea what he's thinking or what he's doing. Now, if I see him, I can go through his mind and find out. But you have to remember, there are three personalities, three mindsets. He has his human form, his hybrid form, and his wolf form. And they all are fighting for control, which is one of his biggest problems. He's tearing himself apart, trying to deny what he is, and trying to kill himself at the same time. Now, granted, this was once again before he met you.
Above the table, is this before or after she's been given the rings?
Technically, this would be before.
Alrighty.
Because he would give it to you as you leave.
Okay. Because then her next question would be, how do I help him? What advice would Sid have for him in helping him?
I mean, technically, you've already been helping him according to your memories for him. He's been seeing improvement. Demeanor's changed, attitude has changed, personality's pretty much changed. I mean, he's sitting there training with you guys, he's hunting with you guys. The rings would definitely help in that aspect as well. I would say pretty much just keep focusing on that, see where it goes, because like as your bond deepens, more stuff will start opening up. And maybe at that point, you'll actually start learning more about his background.
All right. Mutt'll nod, and the color of her skin kind of starts to come back. Let's see, what else did I have here? She'll flip the pages over, and she's gonna show him the Lich, like her view of him, and then play back what the Lich said to her. And she wants to know who this is. Does he know? Can he help her? If this is what we're going to be facing, what can she go into this knowing?
Okay. He cannot give you information on specific liches because liches could be older than he is. Not every lich is the same. It could be a newer lich, could be an older lich, could be all kinds of different things. They might specialize in different powers. Not every lich is a necromancer. Not every lich is a conjurer, etc. And they not always wizards. They could be warlocks or sorcerers, usually of some kind of magical powered source, usually of the arcane. Um, Priests or paladins or clerics usually become what's called like death priests or death knights or shamans of some sort, but not usually liches. Um, and not every one of them is powered the same way. Some have phylacteries, some don't. Um, so it's kind of going to be touch and feel, and that's if you even battle the lich. Like, if you could avoid it. It's not about killing the lich, that's the point. The point is getting the object.
So the reason that Mutt didn't recognize the Lich was me rolling badly. Is there anything that Sid could do in this space that could maybe help her like jog that memory, or is it too far past that point?
Odd or even?
Odd, please.
Um, okay. So a lot of those memories that you're trying to access are corrupted, distorted, not exactly viewable, essentially, because it was all during the time of him. It was all during like his influence and his power and stuff that you're trying to block out of your memory and all that stuff. Um, that doesn't mean at a later point he can't work through it. But currently, he doesn't have the ability. I'm not saying the ability. He doesn't have the time to unwaver all of it.
Makes sense. I figured I'd at least try. Let's see. I had at least two more things. What was the other one? Okay, she will nod at this and then flip forward to the person that attacked them right outside, well, inside, and then was captured outside of the Lich's place. And she's just like, who? What? Why?
Sorry.
Sorry.
That was my fault. You got away.
It's okay.
Okay, so you're talking about Mongrel.
Correct.
Okay.
Not that she knows that.
He actually told you his name. So, I should still have. Yes. So in game time chat is what she's talking about. Okay, so You flip to him. You flip to the fight and whatnot. Them talking about it and whatnot. He tells you that he has no idea who he is. He knows of the name. Like he knows the name because he said the name, but other than the name, he knows nothing else about this person. Now there could be something in your past behind the wall, but if you had brought him here, then we could have unraveled a lot more information.
Hmm.
But considering the fact he escaped means there's a possibility that you'll meet him later.
Is there anything we can do with his weapon?
I mean, I don't know much about weapons, to be completely honest. It does not look magical, but then again, I don't know. He's only looking at the memory. You would probably need to find someone that specializes in that type of stuff. And I mean, I could do research. I could look around and see who I can find that might know something about that, or someone who's like the best in their field. So if that's what you desire, I can look it up.
Hmm. She would appreciate that.
All right. Add that to my notes for things I'm due to you.
Oh, god damn it. Alright.
Just
I mean,
just adding that tally.
Right? He still has to teach her magic and a bunch of other stuff.
She knows how to do magic. She just gets naked and boom, things appear.
That's how things work, you know? Boobs are magic. It's fine.
We've already discussed that she's a Warhammer orc, so when we get into the space shit and we go through the rift, she's gonna be like, Daddy! And there he is!
Ah!
Oh, see, I was going for the Warner Bros.
I might tack another question onto here.
Go for it.
Circling back around to the Benji stuff, she would show Sid the Slayer and want to know what she can do to help or stop, or if he just has any suggestions whatsoever. She gets that he doesn't know like intimate details of all of that, but just what can he suggest that she do? Because she's not the brainy type, so.
Mm-hmm. So what is it you're trying to absolutely know about the Slayer?
I guess in a very general sense of like, is there a way to get the Slayer to back off? In her notion is that they're almost kind of even at this point. Like, it sounds like Benji's family killed the Slayer's family, and the Slayer killed his family, and he's the only one that's left. But she also understands that that's like the Slayer's purpose is killing wares, and she just like has this inner conflict of like, she understands that this is the Slayer's modus operandi, but then like this is the dude she loves, so stop that. You stop that, you know? What can she do to facilitate said stopping of that?
To be honest, probably nothing. She doesn't just slay werebeasts. She kills vampires, outsiders, constructions, golems, werebeasts. Hell, she's even transformed part of herself.
All the things.
Yeah, almost all the things. I mean, she doesn't go after like common things like goblins, orcs, whatever. Like, if the orcs were to invade right now, unless they got in her way, she'd give two shits. But like, let her find out that werewolf is fucking having an orgy, and she'll go slaughter every one of them.
Oh boy. And he said that she had transformed part of herself. What does that entail?
I don't have it right here in front of me, unfortunately. Yeah, I forgot who it was she worshipped. It's all on the other end. Mauler. She
Mahler?
worships Mauler. So don't laugh at me.
I'm
One,
not
the shit
laughing
got
at you.
lost.
I'm not laughing at you.
So Mauler is the god of the Beast Lord. He's a lesser deity. He basically is all about the hunt, lycanthropes, bestial savagery, bloodlust. Um, and the reason why she even worships him is so she can hunt them. She's more like the belief of like know thy enemy inside and out kind of thing. Um, her blade is called the Purge.
For the next 12 hours, all crime is legal.
I was gonna say she shows up to people's houses and Mutt just needs to let herself sit with all this information. Jesus Christ. And then I guess her final question is, was it Misery or Belladonna that said this to her? Why didn't I put it in my notes? There was so much happening. Whichever of them that asked her if she was enjoying her cage.
Misery.
Misery.
That's a Misery thing. That's not a Belladonna thing.
Yep, that is totally
Agreed.
Misery.
Agreed. She wants to know what the fuck did she mean? Mutt was in a weird mental state at the time and didn't know how to answer. What does she mean by her cage?
Misery's a dick.
Yes.
So he would basically have to flip back to the conversation, which was about her talking about how she could tell that you pretty much grew up in a gilded cage and how you were owned, got your freedom, and immediately went back to a cage, essentially binding yourself to someone else's will and whim, not living your own life, not making your own choices, not being your own person.
She isn't sure that she agrees with that, and that's why she's confused.
But see, that's the thing about perception. Everyone's perception is their own. They see things with their rose colored glasses. They see things in a different light, in a different way than other people do. For example,
I see it
he,
all.
he pulls out 10 platinum pieces and he hands it to you and says, "How much is this?"
A bajillion fucking bajillion dollars.
This is at least 2 monies.
2 monies.
2 coppers.
So see, your perception of money is completely different than someone else's perception. So her perception of you is the same as looking at this money. It's based on what she knows and what she sees. So in her mind, it's a completely different realm because it's her realm. Where in your mind, this is your realm, and you believe that you're doing something your own way and you're having fun doing it. So just
Mutt
because,
nods.
just
It's
because
at
someone is
least 10
telling you,
3/4 of a fire truck.
Yes. Yes.
so just because someone's telling you you're doing something wrong, unless you feel like you're doing something wrong, are you truly doing something wrong? But the same can be said for murderers, rapists, slavers. Just because in their mind they're doing the right thing, doesn't necessarily mean they are.
Mutt like chews her lip in thought and kind of turns the coins over in her hand, and then she'll give them back to Sid.
Oh, they just fade away. They weren't real.
Mutt is she understands where they are, but it still kind of tickles her that it happened. She just kind of sits for a second. You can kind of see the smoke coming out of her ears again, and she'll just hug Sid again, and that'll be her therapy session for the day.
Alrighty.
Can I move us real quick?
No.
That was
Boom.
really bothering him. Like,
Yeah. He's been sitting there just like seething with it.
Well, I didn't want to do it while you guys were talking. And I wanted to ask. No, I wanted to ask first because last time I did it, Z was like, "Well, why'd you fucking do that?"
Well, why did you fucking do that, sir?
Because it was bothering me that my coolness wasn't on my screen.
Okay, I understand.
What's changed?
He just moved us to game time.
There's two different chats. There's a general discussion chat and then the game time. The game time's the only one that all my tokens pop up on my recording.
yeah, I get it. It's fine. I was just giving you a hard time.
Oh, I know. By the way, Rakira, I did tell you I would give you the code for that if you ever want it.
Z.
Yes.
I had a question for Sid.
Okay.
Does he have any books on like groups of tieflings, like making camps, like their locations, or
No.
no? Okay.
No, he's not the Census Bureau. He's not going around, do you have a son and daughter? How many children do you have? Are you male or female? Like, he doesn't.
I thought he would like have a book in this big library.
He has tons of books, but they're like useful knowledge and data, not a collection of camps of
not like
tieflings, or dwarves, or hobbits. Hobbits.
Next week when I'm not communicating via payphone operator.
You have a collect call from Mom, pick me up at the arcade. Press 1 to accept.
Oh man, that is.
Then we had a baby. It's a boy.
Jesus Christ. Oh God, I feel so old, Z. Why did you do this?
Do you guys remember that commercial?
Yes.
Who was it? Oh, Jim. They had a baby. It's a boy. Oh God. These young bucks in here.
Yeah, people that have no idea what that's like.
Dude was just gonna say to Sid, thanks for talking to me, and I'll try to do better.
Is this where I pat Dewi on the head again and say, "Good job, boy"?
Dewey appreciates the head pat.
Like his dad coming back from getting cigarettes and milk after all this time.
I'm sure Dewey's dad is doing much worse, but that was Francis talking to all of you, not Dewey.
Francis.
Francis. Salamander Frank here.
Before we leave, I want to sell some shit.
Walkman.
Dude,
God damn it.
I shit you not. when I worked at the Air Force Base, we had to call in all the boxes, like anything that was up against the fence. And one time, one of the patrols with the security forces came up. Dude whipped out his baton and smacked the shit out of the box through the fence. And I was like, what if that would have been a bomb? He was like, it was just a fucking box. He's like, I can see it. And I was like, we're still supposed to call it in. He's like, yeah, but fuck that box.
How dare you exist where I have to call shit in?
Right? Make me work?
Yes.
Asshole.
Okay, so you're gonna go sell some shit.
Yeah, I already told you. I was going to do it in our off time, but I actually forgot.
Okay.
I want to sell that perfume vial, the hourglass, and the
dirty panties.
No, I'm throwing those bitches away. Those are gone.
Yeah, you get like a copper piece each.
God damn.
They're not worth much.
And then the shield.
How much is it worth? Like fucking 2 copper pieces?
The shield itself is worth like
What
10
kind of
gold.
shield is it? God damn, there's some
Shit,
rage
the
happening
perfume
back there.
vial says 5 gold,
Okay,
and the hourglass says 25 gold.
And your fucking shit, where is it at?
It's in my backpack.
Bait, which you threw out. Chalk, you're not doing.
The perfume
Crowbar.
and bottle some of that baby rage.
Too true.
Alright, hourglass you'll get 2 gold for. Perfume you'll get 1. What was the other thing? The shield. You'll get 1.
Damn. Okay.
So go ahead and delete those off your character sheet and add the 4
4.
gold.
Hey, that dropped a good bit of weight off of me. There was just shit that was in my inventory that I just did not need. We had never used it, so it was like, why?
And then we're gonna get somewhere, and we're gonna need that perfume.
And then I'm gonna tell him that we have a dragon. He's just gonna piss on him.
Dragon perfume.
Do you want some chalk, Talderoy?
Always useful to have more things to draw with or write with.
I have 1 piece of chalk if you want it.
Oh, if you would.
All right,
Oh, did
so
I give you your... Oh, sorry.
add a piece of chalk to your inventory. I'm gonna delete it out of mine.
Alright.
Alright, so you guys are going to be heading to Misery?
I think so.
Or are you guys going to do something else instead? Guess Sid needs to know one way or the other. No point setting it up if you're not going to go there.
My vote is going back to the Lich Lair, which is Misery, then boom over there.
I guess for Mutt's purposes, she can agree to that. Did I give you back your tent, sir? Because it's still in my bag, the 2-person tent.
No, you got it.
Alright, you want me to keep carrying it for you?
If you've got the room for it.
I do.
That's the other thing. I'm going through my inventory to see what I don't need. Do you want to carry the iron pot?
Sure, why not?
Do you have the room for it? If you don't, that's fine.
I'm only carrying 71 pounds currently.
God damn it, I'm carrying 235.
That's why I offered. I was like...
But
This
is also
pot-
practically running around buck naked.
This
And
pot...
out of all of you, she has like the biggest tits.
This pot in and of itself is like 10 pounds.
She's gonna wear it on her head.
All right, it's just an iron pot. It should be an adventurer gear.
She's trying to do like your helmet, but with the pot.
And that's about all I can get rid of other than the shit that I'm actually using.
It jumps up and takes his little hammer and does a little bonk on the pot while it's on Mutt's head.
Hopefully it's a pleasant ringing sound. She'll totally just let you do it.
Do you have any rope, Scribe?
I have 50 feet of hempen rope. Sorry.
So do I.
You only have one of them? God damn, why did I buy 2 more then? I have 3 of them.
With the power...
I have 150 feet of rope, dude.
You have a pickaxe.
Plus another 150 feet, so...
I have... It looks like it says I have 0, but I should have 1. Should...
Wait, is yours the one that caught on fire?
I don't know, because I know we had strung them together to get down into the hole, and I think we recovered the one at the top, but not the one at the bottom.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Okay,
go ahead and give yourself
it?
1, and I'll take 1 off of mine. That way, we still have
Okay.
the 3 between the 2 of us, and
Yeah,
that takes another 10 pounds off of me. Dude, you guys don't understand. I've been literally yeah, carrying shit. I've been the bitch of the party, carrying everything.
The hoarder.
Hopefully now we've learned our lesson about setting escape ropes on fire.
Hey, it was not our fault. Well, I did ask if we could tie Mutt up, and you said no, so...
Yeah, why do you have
No, I
150
said she
feet of
probably
rope?
would resist.
She didn't resist it at first. You said, hey, and then she was like, eh.
Alright, well, I'm wearing an iron pot on my head, and it makes pleasant noises when struck with a hammer, apparently, so I'm fine with
Set
it.
it on fire.
Wrap it around her and set it on fire.
Yay!
That's
I
rude.
always wanted to be a fire dancer. Let's do this.
Now I'm carrying 215 pounds.
Except for you
carrying
only do it
91
once
pounds.
this time.
Okay, you
Just
guys
see-
are voting, so what's
Yeah.
happening?
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Emma's good to go for the Lich. She's a little wary, but kind of wants to know what the fuck. No foreign
Racing a
language.
Lich sounds like the greater adventures. I'll vote for that.
Yeah, so inside Grimsby's fearing for the party's life, but at the same time we need that monies. I would really like to set up a guild, so
Let's kill this Lich. You like it, son?
Alright.
If that is his
Although-
real name.
Although Mutt will note that if we're gonna go up against a Lich, we probably do want to have Benji, because we're definitely tanky, but goddamn.
Benji
Plus
Tank.
heart.
it's gonna be
Althea
really
doesn't
hard.
carry her way. She's
to
hesitant
find-
about going to the wildlands, but it said she won't put the group in extra danger.
My only hesitation is that if he sets this up and then we go off on the path to hunt down Benji and then don't find him, then this may not be there when we try to go back.
So the big thing that I took away from previous sessions is that there's spells that can be cast on things that belong to people to potentially find them, and I have the sachet on me still. Not that everybody else knows that, but Mutt
But
will
once
tell
again,
everybody
that's
now.
misery.
That's
Yeah.
that's misery too.
Is that where we're going anyway?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that works.
Because you were
No.
already there, and you were
Yeah,
about
the-
to do it for
the Slayer
Olivia,
came
and then
in,
took
yeah.
off.
And the Slayer came in, and that's why I didn't. Yeah.
Dude, all you guys noped the fuck out of there when that Slayer came in.
Mutt had good reason.
I was trying to
Did
talk
we?
to her and hoping that she just didn't slice my ass in half, that kind of thing.
Wasn't Dewey like off on doing his own business, trying to find a magic shop? I
I
think.
think you were, yeah.
He was out
Yeah.
doing his own business.
Hey!
Yes, I think.
Now the question is Ty is still with us, right? And Callie.
Technically.
And what about Olivia?
Technically.
So do we want to see if they want to come with us?
They're here, but they're not created in this VTT. None of the characters transfer. So their character sheet, their skills, all this stuff never came over.
Mm.
Stay with the group or stay at their guild hall.
So the question is, will they technically come with us?
That depends, because what's in it for them now?
The
Before,
pleasure of my company.
like I said before, they were going because they were told to go. It was for the guild. Now this is pretty much your mission.
I mean, it's still technically
Still
for the
technically the guild mission.
No, you're getting the paycheck. Sid already said that.
They already belong to a guild and this is for making a new guild.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
The only one that technically has any stake in leaving it would be Benji.
Hold on a second. Let me think this through. So Olivia... Okay, hold on. Olivia...
Who's not part of a guild.
Is tied to Mutt right now, so... Well, okay,
Yes,
okay.
She has a connection to Mutt.
Yes, that's what I'm getting at. No, that's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, Mutt, do you want to ask Olivia if she would like to do the guild with us?
Miss Olivia, would you like to join Grimsby's guild?
That's not just Grimsby's, it's the parties, technically.
I'm technically joining the Whisper of Foxes, I believe, but I mean, I guess I can jump ship.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to jump ship because you can't be part of two.
I mean, you could still be part of the Whispers of Foxes, but you wouldn't be part of this one.
Shrug. It's more like, do we want to keep being able to utilize Whisper of Foxes jobs potentially, or I don't know.
Well, here's the other thing. So this is why I'm wanting.
She's technically the other member of Foxes, and she's not here now. So
this is why I'm wanting to create our own guild, though. So the guild games are coming up. If we win the guild games, we get first pick of all the contracts.
Mutt kind of like looks at you and remembers Belladonna shooting massive lasers out of her boobs and just kind of shakes her head at you.
Belladonna's not in the guild games. It's people from her guild.
Maybe.
There's some massive lasers out of her boobies.
That's what happened. That's what Mutt knows. She's like, I'm not going up against that shit. I don't have that kind of magic.
But you have an axe.
Partake in the guild games.
You have a sax.
God damn it.
We get XP before going up against laser boobs.
We still have RP XP from the last session, too.
Yeah, we do. God.
That's a choice that you're going to have to make when we get to that point. So,
yeah.
It's something that you can sit down and mill over, but still the question remains, does she want to join the Whispers with you, or if you decide to jump ship, join with us?
Yeah.
Technically, she's not joining any guild.
Persuasion.
She is against joining any guild.
I will give you cookies and cupcakes if you join the guild. And books. I will pay for books.
Like I said, she's against joining any guild, but she doesn't mind reading books and eating cookies.
Likes D&D cupcakes.
Now,
Mutt
Ty.
respects.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Mutt respects Olivia's decision and will support her in it, but still wants her to stick around because she appreciates her friendship and presence in her life.
He doesn't mind accompanying you, no.
Yay!
Now, I'm gonna ask Ty what's tying him to this guild?
Who's tying him?
Yes.
Essentially, this is the guild he chose to worship or chose to join. He owns a house out here. He has land. He knows the people out here. His family is, not far from here. So
Now,
this
what
is
if
why
what if we look at setting up and say possibly, Ashbourne or somewhere over there that's actually closer to his family, and decide to build a temple to his goddesses within our compound?
I mean, you're trying to make plans with big money that you don't even have.
That's true.
So come back to me in a year or two and see how well you've done.
Will you still accompany us, though? I mean, we could use that healing factor that you have there.
I think you have that pretty much covered.
This have been very nice to us.
This is true. And he's had boobies.
I was gonna say the boobies are going that way. He should, if he wants to continue to have boobies, this way. They're still boobies.
Well, I can.
Is that exactly what you say?
Oof.
No.
I mean, Weezer technically is still here.
Weezer's
so...
not here. Nope.
Uh,
Weezer is downstairs somewhere. So is Ebrizia. They're not here. You cannot speak for them.
but we
All
can
right.
promise Weezer.
No, you can't.
I will pay Weezer.
I mean, Mutt was already
Grimsby,
saying if you want boobies, you got to come. And that's why I was like, if that's what you're saying, is he's guaranteed to get boobies. That's a whole different subject because he is
Well-
definitely sex motivated.
I cannot pay for his boobies. That's too expensive for my taste, sir. Plus, he pays
If
for his
he-
own boobies.
If he
He
can,
technically never pays for boobies.
if he comes with us, he can negotiate for boobies.
He can negotiate where he is for boobies.
God damn it.
Can he negotiate for your boobies? Or are they taken?
I mean, if he wants to get mauled by Benji, sure.
Benji's not here, so
This is a very tough conversation here. And
Yes.
at the same time, it's yeah, we could use you, but I don't want to promise you anything that we can't deliver on because she's spoken for already, so... Hey, Rakira. Hey, Sylphian. You're young enough.
She's a teenager, dude.
Lord.
Jesus Christ.
technically so is he.
Dewi throws a ball bearing at Grim's head.
Hey,
like-
Ty's 17, 16.
God damn it.
Dewi
We're
throws
waiting
another
for
ball bearing.
robots.
How those nuts feeling, Grimsby?
I guess that's a no-go from that side.
Oh!
So, Talderoy, about this
Yes?
situation. It won't hurt for too long.
What is happening?
He's actually thinking about it.
I might be able to pick up illusion spell somewhere.
So pretty much Ty's a no-go at this point.
Like I said, he's getting nothing out of it for himself.
Yeah, and I mean, paying him really wouldn't do much for him anyway. He's rich as fuck, so... what about Callie? I mean, she's awesome, very stealthy, very useful.
Self-motivated.
What'd you say?
Self-motivated.
She
So-
likes hurting people. She might get to hurt a lich.
She might get to hurt a lot of people along the road.
Yes.
Can liches even feel pain?
Witches probably do not feel pain. And who have we hurt along the road?
I don't know. Whoever attacks us.
Like, literally, the only thing you ever fought going from this place to the other place was literally some plant creatures in a
Hey,
nasty, mucky, murdy place.
She could hurt that.
She did hurt those. She been there, done that.
We can give Dewi to her.
In what sense?
Whatever sense he's willing.
Hasn't hurt a single person that we know of. She is probably not impressed by us.
Yeah, pretty much.
So pretty much we're losing all of our extra party members, except for maybe Benji and Olivia at this point. I mean, that's not a big deal. We should be able to do this. Alright, I guess that's that.
Adventure?
Adventure!
All right. So
I
you guys are
can't
choosing-
afford to sit there and try to give out more of our gold when we have traveling expenses, so
Well, losing those two, we definitely need to get Benji then, because this is not gonna go great.
that depends on even if the Lich is there. So, like, he might not be there. He might be there. You never know.
He might not be, but he did tell us if we came back, he would kill us. So, you know,
I think he specifically said me though.
yeah, he'll kill you, I guess.
That's fine. I got a tower shield now. I'm good.
I do.
You're gonna go see Mercy.
Misery, yes. I mean, I don't think she's got any mercy in her, so.
Okay, so he reaches over and reaches into your forehead,
Whose?
yours,
Oh, yay.
and you see him, Harry Potter, strand of fucking something from your head.
Do I know what he took?
Nope.
Oh, yay.
And he puts it inside a vial and says, "Give this to her.
Can I ask what it is?
Your destination."
Oh, that makes sense. Alright, I'll give it to her. It's essentially
Yes.
a picture from my mind of where we were, right?
Yes, because
Yeah.
cannot teleport or create a gate to a place that she has not seen or been to herself.
We get to go see her pensive.
Yeah.
That's a neat trick. That's a neat trick.
Does
of pulling
Misery know
memories out.
about the Lich? Did we tell her?
Yes.
He told pretty much every guild leader, and you guys have spent months, well, almost a month traveling since telling the first one.
There's a good reason that I told them, though. So,
Or the hope that they go and kill the Lich so that you can go in there and be fine.
hey,
Yeah, I already know.
Sick guild leaders on them, it works.
it was a smart play, though.
It was.
Not against
Potentially.
it.
I mean, it may
Potentially a
work
smart
out,
play.
it may not work out. You never know.
That's true.
Potentially super smart. Potentially it's not.
Still thinks you're a dumbass.
Flicks you in the balls.
There is such a thing as a cooter kick. All right, man.
How those not feeling Grimsby?
They're gonna feel real great when I fucking punch you right in the little Punjabi down there.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Oh my
That's-
god.
things are heating up here.
Now I know what to do when we spar again. I'm just gonna fucking Sparta kick her right in the groin.
How did that work out for you the last time you did that?
I took it
Spicy.
easy. I took it so easy. Next time it's not gonna be easy. Like it's on like Donkey Kong now, man. All this shit talking from a little tween down here. See? Oh my god.
God damn it, see.
Oh, I had to.
Talking a little funny there.
Oh,
All we're gonna hear from you next time we spar every time you walk is. That's it. That's it.
Alright. So, you guys leaving? You guys camping? You guys doing what?
Leaving. Why do we need to sleep? We don't need sleep.
Oh, I mean, because it's
We
like 4 in the afternoon.
We slept last session.
This is true.
We slept yesterday. I want inspiration. Somebody still hasn't used theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Bum bum bum. Hey, I had to use mine when I was like dying, so
Yeah, I'm saving it to come in clutch. I've had this since the very first session,
Zero.
so yep.
was it because we showed up like earlier on time or some shit?
On time.
Yep.
Yeah.
3 of you guys popped in on time, and I was like, well, here you go. I'll give you this. Everyone else lost out.
Yep.
You know, Sylphian, you talk all this shit, but I have some really cool stuff worked out for you, alright? Like, I want to do some cool things.
It has to do with the red and white ball.
PFT. Want to get eaten by a dragon?
It's not even a fucking dragon at this point. I can literally, like, waffle stomp that bitch down the drain.
Yuck. Yuck. You stop that.
Just a reminder, this is not for kids.
This is true.
I mean, if waffle stomping wasn't like the tell. Not for kids.
Okay, so you guys are headed to proceed.
You almost died.
I still had full health.
So, do we need anything before we leave town?
I already did all my shopping.
Yeah, happen.
You got no money for shopping.
Some half-work antidepressants.
We need some happy pills for Sylphian.
I could get some cookies.
I mean, that works. Cupcakes.
I'll be right back. I'm ready to travel, though.
Anyone else doing anything else before you leave?
I don't know. I guess whatever downtime we have, if anybody else is like just learning from Talderoy, then please. I need to learn how to read. Damn it. More robotiness.
Little assholes.
So on the road, are you guys doing anything to special or anything? Or are you just gonna travel there? Since you're on foot, it's gonna take you a week to get there.
Two months and 3 weeks left. Woohoo!
Yep.
I'll teach Orcish and to the people who want to, I suppose.
And Mutt will assist with that. Also, just keeping an eye out for Benji near constantly. Hopefully, with the aid of my my new class feature.
And we find a wagon again since we are on a time crunch.
Might be a good idea.
Do what?
What'd you
about-
say?
Yeah, get a wagon, rent a wagon.
They can't exactly rent one there, but the one that you guys are riding is headed off into the Empire. So
I mean, we could see if there's one heading to proceed, but I doubt it. Let's try. Before we leave,
Might as well try.
wagons.
Wagon.
Wagon?
odd or even.
Even.
Alright, Graham, odd or even?
Even.
Do
Oh,
that,
fuck
Z.
me. No! No! It's the same fucker that I had before.
So, where's that little...
Damn it, why'd we have to do this now?
So, in game time, chat, Grim, you recognize this chubby old man
My
trying
cabbages.
to sell his
Uh-oh.
wares? And
Does he
he's-
notice that I'm walking up to him, though? Does
he notices.
Oh, he sees me? What does his face look like? Is he fuming?
Oh, he ain't happy.
What did I promise him last time?
You were gonna pay him to wait for you, but you had to go see what your friends were going to do, and you said give him an hour, and that you'd be right back.
I don't remember what I said I was going to pay him, though.
Don't know.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
remember off the top of my head.
Well, fuck it. I guess we'll just truck right on up to this dude.
Oh god.
I'm going to walk up to him, and before he says anything, I'm going to be like, look.
And a gold at least.
I'm going to be like, look, I know I messed you over last time, and I'm sorry. So I chuck him 2 gold. And I said, this is for the trouble last time.
Mm-hmm. So,
I'm just going to go ahead and minus that 2 gold right now. If he does he take it?
no, yeah, he'll take it.
All right. I'm gonna say I need your services again, but it's like immediately. Like I'm not gonna leave you to go do anything, and we are heading to proceed.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's gonna be an asshole tax, but we can also offer, our services of, protecting your wagon on the road.
From what? A wild hair? A sliver in my ass?
A bear, anything.
Oh my.
Oh, you can handle a bear by yourself?
I've been traveling up and down these roads since I was a kid by myself.
Hmm.
Him said puppy elf eyes.
Roll of persuasion.
Could Dewey? I've been waiting for it. Could Dewey give him advantage?
How is Dewey going to give her advantage?
I'm going to big wide smile and say, "Listen, sir. Whatever this metal behemoth has done to you in the past, because you haven't seen that I haven't, and you can take my word that this passage, if you get us to proceed."
This guy is not afraid of anything, just so you know. Like, he apparently has traveled these roads and doesn't give 2 shits if there's a wolf or anything.
That's why I gave you someone an advantage.
How did you give anyone advantage? You don't have any kind of ability or skill to give advantage.
Oh, I was just gonna try and help with the roll by trying to help and persuade.
And Mutt can try to roll for sad puppy half-orc guys.
Go for it.
Oh god, this 6 foot half-orc.
Oh yeah,
Wearing a pot on her head.
Wearing a pot on her head, it's even more pathetic, right? Yes!
Oh my god.
Damn it.
Yeah. No.
I'm gonna look at my party and turn to this guy and be like, look, they're trying to put on their best faces, but I will promise you that I will give you some gold at the end of this trip if you take all of us. And with my best effort, I'm going to try to talk this guy into it by sweet talking him a little bit and telling him, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that to you, but will you do this for us? And what is he selling, by the way?
He's selling a lot of little vile things. Unless you try and figure out what those vile things are, you have no idea.
I'm gonna ask him. You know, what are you selling? I may end up purchasing some things from you too.
Herbs, remedies, salves.
What kind of herbs?
Basic crafting herbs. Ones used in medicinals.
What do you need, Rakira?
New
I didn't get that.
lungs.
Maybe put it in the chat and beyond.
I think she said newt lungs.
Yeah, she does need new lungs.
Okay.
Mm.
No, I
Look
mean,
at my-
real life, she needs
and-
new
Yes.
lungs.
Yes.
Starts walking down the road.
Do you need
new
any?
lungs.
Do you need any herbs or anything like that from this guy?
Yeah, she needs the 420. Oh.
How long would it take us on wagon to get to
Anything.
Pursuit?
About 4 days.
4 days instead of 7. Wait, you said tonics and stuff like that?
Basically.
Like what is the tonics?
Different kinds of things. Help with sickness, help with cure colds.
Does that transfer into real life too?
I wish. We could just 3D print this shit and be done.
That would be smart.
Salves for that rash you got. Fucking
Right.
great. You're not supposed to make her
I'm
laugh.
so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to kill you. I'm sorry. Oh.
We hear the cough laugh. Oh no.
Oh.
And that deep breath at the end too.
Does he have rash cream?
I mean, he has creams that can give you rashes and creams that can take them away.
Well, take him away, of course. I don't want. Actually,
Wax on, wax off.
actually, can I have
Throw all the
both?
rash-
Can I have both?
Oh,
Go
God,
eat.
I'm sleeping in a tree.
What'd you say, Z?
Gold piece each.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and give him 2 gold pieces.
So you have anti-rash cream and rash cream.
No, God.
10 uses each.
Do they actually have those in the?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
A rash on the lich. Here, let me just lube your bone up with this cream here.
Maybe some holy water, I'd imagine.
Does he have
Especially
holy
for-
water?
Especially if we're losing a tie.
Oh,
I
I
have holy water.
have so many fucking ideas with that rash cream. Oh fuck yes. Anyway.
Poor Dewi.
No.
What was the town that we're in right now? I can't. My brain.
Um.
Darton.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, we're in Sharpton. Okay.
How much would it?
Rash cream.
How much would it cost us to get to proceed with this guy?
You owe him a lot of money.
I don't owe him that much money. I gave him 2
You made
gold.
him miss a whole shipment.
Well, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I tell him that if I do get my guild set up, then we'll start buying his shipments, and then I will for sure pay him for the shipment that we missed, or that he missed.
And how's he gonna know that you're gonna hold up since you haven't been reputable the last few
Whoa.
times? That he...
Hey, Talderoy, can you write this up?
Sure.
Well, hold on. Nobody knows what a contract is.
We're gonna tell him what it is. We will
That doesn't
explain.
mean he's gonna believe it. There's no lawyers to back up a contract.
Listen. This sheet of paper is going to be worth money to him. Okay.
In what form or fashion?
It's a fucking IOU. Okay.
Yeah, they don't do IOUs. They do payment
Persuasion.
upfront.
This
Nope.
is fucking gold.
Nope.
All right. This is future gold in your pocket.
Nope.
Now I just want to stab this dude in the neck.
Yeah, see, that's how quick Grim wants to kill somebody. Don't smile at him, he'll bend you over a table.
Well, I mean, if we kill them, we get their stuff, right?
That's exactly it. We become the merchant.
Sure. Kill him.
No,
Is he
good.
the only wagon going the right direction?
Yeah,
There you
he
go.
will go in the right direction.
Is he the only one, though?
Well, probably not. But he does live in Prashid.
Hmm.
Especially since that's where Grim met him.
Well, let's ask someone we can afford.
Oh, I can afford him. I just gotta bend him over the table like my DM told me to.
That's not what I said. He's a big man. That's gonna be a lot of bending.
That's a lot of cheeks.
Grim hasn't
And
offended.
folds.
I mean, hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Let's go to features and traits here.
I'm not
No,
worried
it's-
about your strength check. I'm
No,
not
it's
worried
like,
about your freaking constitution because you might fall over from the under cheese.
I mean, are his cheeks more than 5 inches?
I mean, he's a big man. It is possible.
Oh, fuck. Let me think about this. Oh. Do I try to intimidate him or not? That's the question, party members.
Go for it.
I don't know.
So, alright.
Go ask another wagon driver while Grims is being the dumb.
So what I'm gonna do, and well, I'm thinking about whether or not I want to like try to scare this dude into thinking that he will get his money back at some point, because I will give him his money at some point. Problem is, we
because
just don't
scaring
have it
him
right now.
into it is exactly how that works.
Why don't we
No,
just
I mean,
walk?
intimidation works on a lot of people, sir. All right.
If you're trying to get information,
I mean,
not trying to force information into him.
Just
are
strong
you
arming
sure?
him into taking us.
I mean, technically just take his wagon and run off. But, I mean,
It says you can also, convince somebody into reconsidering a decision.
yeah. Like, take me here or I'll break your fucking bones.
Yeah, fucking
Okay.
take me here or I'll fucking thrash all your... I don't say that.
Exactly.
I'm going to try persuasion just once more time.
I mean, I like that you guys all get to try persuasions. This motherfucker does not get to try any persuasions because this guy fucking hates me. Maybe I shouldn't have been the one to talk to him. Maybe y'all should have talked to him and I should have waited at the edge of town.
By the way, yeah, guidance on myself. 20.
Dewey
What are
is
you
also
telling
going
me?
to try and do
I just tried to convince him to wait with the payment that he.
How much
Claims
is
that
this
we owe him?
payment?
I
Oh,
guess
it's not that
on-
you all owe him, it's that I owe him.
Yeah, I'm still.
So you're telling
Just
him to be patient and to wait to give you the right. Essentially.
If possible, or if not, then be patient with that we will get him his money.
Okay.
and
Is there
What
a
he
counter
says?
check to that?
try his own persuasion roll.
Is he?
Persuasion?
Yeah.
Kind of. there's basically what's called the DC roll of his overall stat, like
Right,
wisdom,
right.
intelligence, what have you. But there's no like direct counter to a
I mean, technically,
persuasion.
you could just roll a 20 and try to see what you get, right? But
Everyone has a DC, and it also depends on what you're trying to get them to do. For
Right.
example,
Mhm.
they'll never do something outside their nature or that's completely like above and beyond. Okay.
Mhm.
Like you can't go to merchant and then roll a 20, nat 20, and be like, I get all your items.
Oh,
Like,
that would be
no,
awesome,
I
though.
now have the shop. It just doesn't work that way. That would not be in their nature, and they would never do that. So that's not how a persuasion would roll. But if you're like, you know, give me 10 gold instead of 5 gold, you roll a 20, chances are you'll probably get the 20, the 5 gold or 10 gold or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Because that's haggling, and as long as he can make money off of it. Now, if you're trying to straight up rip him off, then it's not going to work.
I actually didn't even think about haggling the shopkeepers. Like, didn't even fucking think about it.
There's a lot of things that a lot of people don't think about because they just take it as is face value. That's why I keep saying you have to think of this kind of realistic. Haggling used to be a real thing.
Realistically, I'd have punched this
used to use
motherfucker in the face and went on about my day because he'd be a dick.
And realistically, he would never give you a lift or sell anything to you. But
That's because he's a dick.
He's not a dick. You
He's
were
a
a
dick.
dick to him.
No, that was the party members, okay? That was not me.
You were the one that sat there and talked to him. You were the one that had him wait hours. You were
It was
the
not
one
me.
that sat
It was
there.
not my fault.
So you don't have that influence over him because he has a disliking for you.
He's got hate in his heart.
Exactly. Okay, so you roll high enough that your persuasion would technically get you guys to ride with a payment holding pending again.
What is the payment?
3 gold each.
No, I'm saying, like, for that lost wagon load.
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to do the math, but he pretty much lost a bunch of gold.
$3 fucking gold each.
Yeah.
That's 15 gold for an extra, like, 3 days off of our travel.
Well, it would have been less if you didn't piss him off.
Can I a different wagon driver?
that's a good point. Is there no other people that has a wagon going that way?
I mean, there probably is. It would just depend on the rule. This guy's checking.
I'm gonna let Talderoy piss him off this time. Go ahead and go check, Talderoy. Go ahead.
I will go with Talderoy to try and persuade one of these.
Say it out loud.
Waiting.
See if we can get a better deal elsewhere.
All right, I'll try.
All right, odd or even, Talderoy?
Go with even this time.
Okay. Wait, was that to me? Hold on. I forgot I'm not showing.
We haven't seen any of the DM rolls. It's fine.
It's fine. Okay. It was an odd, so the answer is no.
Okay.
Let's see. Make sure everyone can see. Can everyone see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That just happened to be another odd. So
Fair enough.
So do we want to hoof it or pay this dude 15 gold?
well, the payment is delayed. That's one of the things that Talderoy said. So Talderoy basically said he would get his payment. He would just have to wait, and then to give him a lift to proceed. So
So we may never have to pay this dude.
Immediately hoof it to the other side of the continent. Hope for the best.
Dude, this motherfucker's gonna turn into the big bad evil guy. I promise you. Like, we're gonna turn
Keep sending
this,
it.
little
Mercenary.
old fucking awesome little dude into this big bad fucking adventurer. He's gonna hunt us
send
down.
so many mercenaries after us.
I guess this is what we're gonna take.
Hmm.
Delayed payment. Fuck yeah.
And did we ever find out how much he wanted for as compensation for the missed shipment?
Oh,
And
Z said he'd have to add it up.
Yeah, and technically you guys didn't ask that. You asked how much the ride was, and it's 3 gold per person, but that's only because of his past experience with Grim and the
That's
fact
fair.
that it's the asshole tax.
Do
That's
you want
fair.
to? Do you want to try to haggle that down?
You think he would
Might as
even
well.
accept it haggling down when he already did a persuasion check?
Nope. So
Exactly.
maybe Grim, maybe we just walk this one out.
That's up to you guys, man. 3 extra days.
I say definitely let Sylphian and the others look and see if there's anybody else, and then we go.
And Talderoy already checked, but you guys can check again.
Just because I didn't find anything doesn't mean anybody else can't find stuff.
And I think Sylphian said she was going to go look while Grim was doing the dumb.
Okay.
Yeah. That little elf
Odd or
talks a lot
even.
of shit.
Try. Even.
Hey.
Okay. So you find a cart. Oh, not a cart. That's not the right word I'm looking for. A coach.
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is what?
You don't hear that noise in my background? Doosh, 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 doosh.
Yeah.
I ignore half your background, dude.
Doosh. Yeah, I realize we played this whole session and haven't left Persheed.
Right?
Mhm.
Or, I mean, Sharpton.
Yeah. I think we should just try to persuade the.
Well, Rakira found a coach. We're waiting to
Can
see
we
what's going
barter
on.
a ride to the next town for protection for your coach and passengers?
Mm.
Hmm.
Everybody else gets to roll persuasion checks, damn it.
How many are there of you? Let's see. Oh yeah, that's what they would ask. How many of there are you?
Well, technically there's 5 of us here right now, but if you count the other 2, there's 7.
The other 2 are probably going to be stuck here. So 5 of you in a small coach.
We're gonna tell the others where we're going before going.
I mean,
Oh,
that
and if
might
we
be the
count Olivia,
case,
that's
but-
6.
Okay, so 6 of you.
If I'm near enough to give guidance, I can do that.
We will see that Sylphian's kind of floundering, and
Do the
we
bell,
haven't
Mutt. Do
even
the bell.
heard this. The
Check the price
the
of
bell.
travel.
Yeah. So
What is what?
what is the coach prices?
Well, considering this is the first coach you guys have ever seen, it definitely stands out. Hmm. Yeah. Trying to see if they would even. I mean, I guess they would. Where is my chart?
Got feet will travel.
Yeah.
You guys are just trying to get to proceed, right?
Yep.
You have your own supplies and everything? Food, rations, etc.
Yes, I think so.
So yeah, we're gonna have to be hunting now that Callie isn't with us.
Or Benji.
Yep.
Or Ebrizia, because she had the good berries and you don't have that anymore.
I still have 10 rations.
Oh, a fish flavored good berries.
I have 11 days worth of rations. I'm good.
Okay. So uh you guys don't have any horses or any livestock or anything?
Negatory.
Not all of you are going to be able to fit inside the coach, so that means we're going to have to travel slower to keep up with some of you.
So it's going to be 7 days regardless.
Could one of us go on top of it?
Probably not safely.
This is true. It wouldn't be safe, though I guess a couple of you could technically sit up there. Definitely
pull
not
the
any one
carriage.
of the
Depend-
heavy. I mean, after all, there's kind of a weight limit, mister. I weigh half a ton.
That is a
That'd be me. I say at this point, we just leave the other guy there, again, in the dust,
But
and just hoof it.
But at least I'll go over and say, thank you for your time. We will be back with the money when we get it. But for now,
Toodaloo, bitch!
we gotta go.
So who's going to ride up top and who's going to ride inside?
alright.
Technically, in the coach, only like 4 people.
Depending on the size of the people and whatnot, but yes. Especially this fancy ass coach.
Yeah, so 7 people would not fit in that fucking thing.
6.
No.
Right? I thought there were 6.
What was the cost of it? Sorry?
Yeah, there's 6.
Technically, there isn't a cost. No one has mentioned anything about a cost.
Especially if we're protecting it, sort of a service for a service, I'd imagine.
Mm.
Protecting it from the wind.
Yes. And bunnies, apparently. How fast does a coach move?
As fast as the horses that are pulling it.
You're not gonna
Mutt
believe
will-
this, but I live with my parents next to my neighbor's house. Fucking shit.
Mutt will help pull the carriage. Full tilt run.
I mean, technically, if anyone, you probably could do it. And stickers to the
Yes.
horse.
Yes. Just paint me red, it'll be fine.
With the pot on the head.
Yes. Yes.
I want to get to proceed. I don't care how we do it at
Mutt
this
is
point.
basically lead horse.
Nice.
Nay.
God.
So I will guess you're gonna carry Olivia on your back, and then
Yes.
who the hell's going up top? So that's 2 people.
I will.
Dewey's going up top. Okay. So that's 3 of the 6, and I guess the other 3 are inside.
It would be silly to hang outside if it's not necessary.
What do you mean it wouldn't be necessary?
If it's not necessary to have more people on the outside of it, might just have the rest inside.
You wouldn't be able to fit inside.
Fair enough.
I mean, being that this is a coach, somebody's already inside of it.
Oh, it
This
makes
isn't
sense.
like a service that the town just happens to have.
Wait, who the fuck's in there?
Oh, thanks for asking. You look inside and you see this very nicely dressed woman.
Who is that? Was ist das, sir?
Do you ask her?
Yes.
She tells you her name is Queen Joanna.
Ooh, can I get jiggy with the queen?
Is that what
probably-
you're going to try and do?
No. I'm not a bard.
Maybe we just walk.
Queen of what, though?
Is that what you ask?
Well, yes.
The Empire.
Oh, fuck yeah, we want to travel this coach.
No.
Yes, we want to travel this coach. This could lead to so many cool things.
What could lead to so many troubles?
Where's the king?
At home.
Why are you traveling alone?
To see my son.
Wait, who's her son?
A prince, obviously.
Yeah, but I'm curious as to why he would be in Prashid.
His name is Commander Martine Wisedane.
Isn't it the... Wait, hold on. So that's the dude from Day Zero, right? The dude that was... Yep, that motherfucker. Yep. Yeah, we fought alongside him. I remember him. What? Is Martine okay? Because, you know, we fought with him in a battle a long time ago.
As far as I know, he's perfectly fine. He's with his betrothed.
Who is that? Who is his betrothed?
She goes by the name of Pumpkin Fox.
So that means that she's actually going to Middlesbrough then, correct?
Correct. Iron Light.
Does anyone else know that you're actually traveling alone?
I've done it multiple times. There's no danger here.
Even with a fancy... You know what? So just in case, we would like to travel with you as far as Prashid. Just in case anything happens.
Fair enough.
I do vaguely remember Martine. That was a long time ago, though. What was her name again, Z?
Who?
The queen?
Joanna. Joanna Wisedane.
Alright, we would for sure like to do this then. That's kind of a... That's out of left field, though, man. Like, I didn't... That's... yeah. Mm-hmm. Martine from day one. The Queen from a whole nother area.
We're just hanging out with the queen. It's fine. It's
Yeah,
just totally,
I mean... Yeah.
totally normal for us, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Let me do this.
Since it is an actual queen, maybe the least rough people should be inside.
Well, I
That
can't sit on the
depends
top.
on what you. Yeah, exactly.
Put Olivia inside and carry someone else.
Like who?
I don't know. How much does Talderoy weigh?
About 200.
Nah, okay, never mind.
200 pounds plus what? How much crap am I carrying around? 60 pounds of crap. What the heck?
Never mind.
Dragon water relatively big.
Yeah. So.
Is there
Huh?
is there an option of sitting on the back of the carriage?
No.
Next to the driver?
There's only the seat for the driver.
Hmm.
And the back of the wagon has her stuff. Or
Is
the
there
carriage.
is there a trunk that's only like half full that we could like fold Grimsby into?
No,
That's fucking rude. I want to talk to the Queen.
He's like 6 feet tall. It's not gonna fit into a small little box.
I mean, we can remove a couple legs. It's fine, right?
I'm gonna swap war stories about her son. What are you talking about? It's rude. I might be the next king of the empire. You never know.
I do know. I mean, you have a better shot of becoming the king of fucking Orn.
I'm just gonna make the king another bastard son. It's cool.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Oh shit. By the way, that's not even anywhere on my radar, so...
Alright, so Mutt is lead, carrying Olivia. Dewey's on top. Grim and Talderoy are squished on one side of the wagon. And Sylphian and the Queen is on the other side. I guess that's the right order, right?
Sure.
Alrighty.
Bum 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 bum.
Okay. Off you guys go.
Yay! We're traveling with royalty.
What is the best horse?
Ride or die.
Hey. It's just so weird that like a queen appears out of nowhere. Like, heyo.
And it's just totally cool with a bunch of randos being like, "Hey, can we
Yeah.
ride with you?"
Yeah, fuck it.
Well, I mean, not totally randos. You guys do have guild symbols and adventure pauldrons. At least some of you.
We also talked, you know, her son Martine.
She doesn't know that.
Hey, I said I knew Martine.
Yeah, so does like every commoner on the Empire.
Listen, I only fiddled his junk a little bit, okay? It was only a little from here to there. Okay. He's not even fucking phased.
No, she's not.
No, I was talking about you.
Yeah, but she's not phased either.
No, he told us
Thank
her last
goodness.
name.
Yes,
I
her
honestly
last
didn't.
name is Wisedane.
Yeah, I didn't even write it down. Wisedane. So if we're doing our normal, fast travel sparring, doing all that shit at the end of the night,
Okay.
I really don't know what to ask this queen. And according to everyone else, I need to not ask her questions, because, yeah. Yay. Oh, that's still up. AJ
Are you
is so
afraid
mad.
of?
I just have no idea how to talk to royalty.
What'd you say, Z?
So you're afraid you're going to offend her or something?
Oh, no, I think they're afraid I'm going to offend her.
And
Oh,
you
yeah.
probably would.
You're going to get mad and try to bend her over.
Well, you see.
He's already trying to justify it.
I'm just doing, I'm taking a book out of Ty's page. Yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't pull pages out of books.
No, I said I pulled a book out of a page. What are you talking about?
That's a magic trick. I would like to see that.
I know. She
Does
does
the
not
queen
want to pet
wanna-
your dragon, okay?
Does the queen want to pet a baby dragon? Eyebrow wiggle.
Huh. I
Um,
have a baby dragon.
sure. She would definitely pet it.
Yay!
You guys hear me, by
Considering
the
the
way?
fact that she has never seen one, she would gladly pet it.
Do not let your dragon bite the queen, okay?
I don't think it would. Like, it's a baby, but it's not like that dumb.
Those fingers
It is
look
a
like
dragon after all.
sausages, okay?
Can you hear Dewey? You go robot a lot. I go robot a lot? I did not know that.
Dewey does. He'll start
Yeah.
talking and then it just cuts off. Yeah, hi.
Do not tell her about your rocks, Dewey. No.
Dewey is on
Can't
top
talk to
and
her.
sorting his
Holding-
rocks, but not talking about them. And
Like I
He's-
said,
Holding on for dear life.
he's holding on for dear life up top. He's not really.
oh
gonna
no,
be-
so Dewey has both of his into the wood, but like on like one of the.
both of his.
Are there like
flanks-
hand railings?
I mean,
You need
that's
Slow down, articulate, let the Discord pick up your voice.
it's a feat.
Are there like railings on
No,
since it? Okay,
because
Dewey's
people
just
aren't
gonna
supposed
like.
to be up there. There's no railings.
Listen, dude, if
Like,
you really
stab
wanted to,
both of
you
his
could hold on
daggers
to
in.
that little bulbous thing at the top with your ass cheeks and sort your rocks, okay?
Yes,
You're
just-
good.
Just pretend the bulbous thing's the nipple and start suckling.
Okay, Dewey his arms, his legs around the bulbous thing, and just hold on for dear life.
Basically, because every bump is going to send you up and down, slamming on the wagon.
Yes.
That's awesome.
So,
You gonna ask him how his nuts are doing at the
Can
end of
I-
it, Rakira?
Can I actually roll something?
that depends. What are you trying to roll? You can't just roll whatever you want. I roll for my
I
to grow. It doesn't work.
I would like to tie a rope around the bulbous thing and like.
Nope.
No.
But it's bulbous. How would it hold?
It won't hold.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's bulbous.
Is it
Like, look up the word bulbous, sir.
It's a dome.
dome? Okay, so it just the loop would just. Okay, I'm just gonna hold on to it.
Maybe ask the driver to fix the rope somewhere.
It's a bulbasaur.
I could do that.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Ooh.
Well. Yeah, he'll ask the driver to like tie him down, like the other end of his rope down, so he could just hold on better, but also onto the with all of his might.
You can just hold on and be fine.
Okay.
Okay. So you're doing your little breaks and stuff. You're dueling, whatnot, allowing Dewey to fucking rest his ball sack. Um, anything special or anything else?
No, sir.
Just, I guess, the usuals.
Learning Orcish,
Trying
fighting
to,
at the end of the night,
yeah.
keeping up with
If
my
there's
gear,
time, if there's time, trying to teach Mutt some numbers.
washing my booty hole, you know, that kind of thing.
The normal stuff.
The normal
I
stuff.
I have soap.
While everybody's sat at the campfire, address them all, because he would like to tell them something.
Yeah, we didn't hear any of that.
Oh my god. Could Dewey, well, say that he would like to tell everyone something?
Okay. If you want to tell someone something, you don't have to say that. You just tell
Okay.
them. I'm talking in character, everyone. This is what I'm saying.
I haven't been entirely truthful with you all for someone.
So he doesn't wash
And-
his butt, guys.
Oh my god.
Hi, Bubba's. Yeah. Oh, the rage babies. What's all this?
What are you saying, Dewey?
I keep
Dewey would like to say, if are you guys picking me up at all?
Yes, was the only thing I heard.
Okay. Okay. Dewey is going to say, I haven't been entirely. I am looking for someone, and a. Would you like your help in finding this someone?
Who is the someone?
This pains me to say it, but my
His Faja.
my father.
Is he frequently seen wearing a large black helmet and breathes kind of funny?
No,
Is he?
that would be pretty badass if my dad did wear that, but I don't.
Yeah, I'd help you if
Yes.
where I
So
can.
what does he look like?
He looks like me, but a little older, a little redder, I think. My memory's hazy on him. I don't think so. But he
Just
looks
everyone's.
like me. I want to tell you, when I find him, I will.
You will
You
what? Sorry, you
will
cut out.
blank.
To kill him.
Oh.
Wait, that's not the way to go about that.
Maybe constructive discourse first. And Mutt strokes her non-existent beard.
It's a longer word than I've heard. Did you say Mutt?
I don't know what it means. I just heard it somewhere once.
He doesn't know what
Oh, that's fair.
those words mean either. Go along with it and say, maybe some discourse will happen, but I just know I have to find him. You guys have been very welcoming and nice to me, and I owe you so much already. Especially you, Grim. I've been kind of a dick to you, and I want to say I'm sorry.
We will help
But
you find
sometimes you
two
deserve-
Papa as long as you don't kill him immediately.
I will try to talk to him, but no promises.
Why do you want to kill him, though?
Don't kill him?
No, I said, why do you want to kill him?
He and around a while just because she was favorite whore, and after that he left.
This is kind of
I
like
just-
build a story right now, just so you guys know. He was her favorite whore, and he left. That's all we heard.
Yeah, it just keeps cutting
Oh my
out
God.
for you, dude. I'm so sorry. Jeez.
He was.
Type it.
Yeah, I was gonna say try typing it.
But
Then you won't get cut off there.
Don't smack me.
Smack
Listen
him.
here, little rage baby. No smacking. No, that's my
No.
mouth and my nose.
Smack more for more EXP.
This nifty robot speech app.
You need to get a drumstick and call him Bam Bam.
Can you leave my ears alone?
No.
Yeah. You hear that?
Mutt instructs on further smacking.
No, that's the microphone. You're just trying to grab everything.
Is that
He's
what they do?
yeah, at that phase.
Yeah, you tell him.
Oof, okay.
His mother. Oh. What was that? Because of the word?
It's not the word. It's. Are you sure? Because did she tell you that? Or are you assuming that? Because as far as I remember, that wasn't written in your backstory. I'm checking right this second.
hold on.
No.
Well,
Grim's dealing with his own things.
he rolled low on his initiative with babies.
Yeah. That's not in your backstory, bro.
Is it not?
It's not. Born in Xanthos in the frozen expanse, born a human mother and tiefling father, my mother was heavily cursed because of her race being a human in a world full of monsters. At a young age, I started to steal, and one day I was caught. As punishment, I was sentenced to work as an indentured servant to work for the monsters I stole from, named Wilnord. Wilnord taught me history and rhetorics, and that there was a whole wide world out there beyond the sea. Dewey is now roaming and is trying to make enough coin to take care of his mother, making sure he never has to feel poor again. But take care of his mother. I will have to leave her for a while. I managed to sneak on board a ship and excited to see what the world awaits for me. And at the end of the voyage, my father was a tiefling from an unknown land that I was in port of my hometown, found my mother to be attractive and forced her to bed him. I am now trying to find my father and confront him for leaving my mother, and I suffered.
Oh, AJ.
I mean,
Well, I've got some stuff to clean up.
oh, did somebody vomit?
No. I've got this like basket that hangs under my desk, and he kind of reached out and grabbed it with his toes and just yanked on it.
Monkey paw.
He's definitely got his mother's monkey toes. Like he has
Rude.
pinched her with his toes and everything.
Boy's got some skills.
Yeah. But he literally like clamped it with his toes and then pulled on it. Like, dude. And my wife just laughed at me.
rewrite.
Okay, so basically, and here's the thing. Once again, we covered it with Sid. But they don't exactly know what happened with Sid. But the thing is that, first of all, hang on 1 second.
You got some mad daddy issues.
Basically.
Yeah.
So, here's the thing. You were obviously old enough to at least know of him, know what he looks like and whatnot. So he didn't just like up and abandon you as soon as she got pregnant. Yes, something must have happened, but you don't know what. And I understand that that's what you're trying to find out, and that's fine. But you are literally hell bent on finding and killing this man for like very little backstory explaining why you have such a hatred, other than the fact that he left you and her alone. But as Sid pointed out, you did the very same thing.
I did.
You chose to up and leave her to go look for him, and now no one is protecting him. But you did make a deal with Sid, so Sid will keep his part of the deal. It's just going to take time. Because, first of all, he's got to figure out where the fuck that even is, and try and convince some Atases to be able to go do that, you know? So, it's going to take time.
Mm.
We
But
may
yes.
or may not find him along our travels, sir.
And this is true. You may or may not. And that's if he's even still alive. I, of the DM, have no idea if your dad is even anywhere on this planet or realm.
That's pretty much it. We'll help as best we can, but as of right now, we know you're from the Expanse, and we can't go to the Expanse currently. We will find him.
And help you talk with him.
Not kill him immediately.
Well,
Unless
if it comes to that, we can figure something out. But
if it comes to
not
that,
be-
I'll clear your conscience and I'll shove my sword through his heart. Okay, I'll help you. I have no qualms.
All right. So, is there anything else happening tonight? No.
Mm-mm.
Can only count to 4.
Fire
Alright.
truck.
So, the next day, you guys are headed off.
There's a woo woo on the map.
What?
It's in the
Oh.
Atase Fajirfi area.
Yes, there's a bunch of those.
There's a woo woo.
Yes, they're technically a woo-woo, yes.
That's
Those
where
are
Scribes.
lighthouses.
That's where Mutt's gonna find her fire truck.
Yay!
Yeah, those are lighthouses.
we'll definitely keep an eye out for Dewi's dad.
Don't apologize so much.
Anything happening during the travel? If not, we'll jump to night. If nothing's
Nah, just
happening
normal
at
stuff.
night- Okay. Yeah. Okay. Day 3, same thing, normal stuff, blah, blah, blah. Day 4, blah, blah, blah. Unless something's happening. About midday, you guys enter Prashid.
Yay! Let's go to Misery.
Okay.
Because Misery loves company. Woohoo!
So, you guys are headed to the guild hall. You guys do your little knock. The dudes show up.
I'm not talking to those little penguin motherfuckers this time.
Just keep Grim away from the door. Just keep him like around the corner, and then just wave him over after we get let in.
I was saying that over the table, not like. Yeah, they're in penguin suits, bro.
I mean,
Yeah.
practically, yes.
Hey, I'll talk to her though.
But of course you would. Mhm. Come
I
talk
won't
to
tell your wife.
She would laugh, to be honest. Oh, I'll talk to him too. Let's go. He could show me how to do that levitation thing with that book. Okay, we get the point.
All right.
That,
Anyway,
wait, how'd she lose her eye?
I don't know. You gonna ask her about it?
Nah, just no. I don't want to go down that road.
Wow, that is some powerful fireballs. I cast fireball. Anyway,
I'm just thinking if you can't duck it, fuck it, and that's what happened there. So.
okay, so you head upstairs to go talk to Misery. You get into her office. What are you guys gonna do?
Explain to her what Sid said, and that apparently the portal thing's set up, and give her the little vial thingy. This is where we're going. Whoopah! Oh, hold on. Mutt needs to talk to her. My bad.
Mutt will very distinctly look around for the Slayer, just because it's Mutt and she doesn't. Object permanence is kind of hard with her.
Roll a deception.
A deception? Oh, why would you do this for me? Where are you? There you are. Pachow.
Oh. Is there the automatic guidance? Did you automatically cast it? Because I mean, technically, you can always cast it. It's up to you.
I would like to. Whenever.
What do you want to roll the guidance before I tell you what the result is?
Sure. Roll, please. No, I need less than that. Yeah, there we go. Just a d4. Roll. 18.
Pretty good.
Okay, so 18. Okay. So you look around kind of quick and shy. You don't see anyone up there. You pretty much hardly see anyone up in her chambers.
She's going to ask her if she could help her locate someone.
You guys are asking for an awful lot from these newbies that just showed up out of nowhere. Okay, so I'm supposed to send you guys to this place to deal with, I guess, your bony, horny friend. And now you want me to help you locate somebody. I guess this is why you came here originally, to help find someone, but then you found her. So who are you looking for now?
She'll pull the sachet out and tell her the person this belongs to.
He takes the sachet and licks it. She goes, okay, fine, but it's going to cost you 10 gold.
like opens her pouch and like pours it out onto her hand and is like counting but not really counting. This is enough.
Grim, since you're the one that pretty much deals with her money, you're gonna have to tell me what we're looking at.
What was how much was it supposed to be?
Over the
10
table,
gold.
Mike, you can tell him 10 gold. Is that
No,
what
I'm saying how much was her scrying supposed to be?
10 gold?
What do you?
And Mutt just dumped her like whole coin bag. So I know you, money pinching Mr. Krabs, is gonna go over there and be like, no, here,
I'm sorry, I was doing other things too that were D&D related. So,
absolutely, which is why I called you out directly.
Yeah.
is there a way that we can pay less than that?
I'll
So
start
what I'm gonna
helping Mutt with counting out 10 gold.
how much
Well,
do you actually
figure
have in your hand, Mutt?
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Above
Like-
the table,
Yes, above
Yeah.
the table, you could tell him.
Mutt has 5 gold, 4 silver, and 6 copper.
I'm gonna look at Misery and say that she doesn't really understand what gold is. So, is there any possible way that she can, pay with what she has?
I'll add 1 gold to that pile because Mutt had given me a gold coin earlier.
I'm trying to get it down to the 5
So I'll
gold.
give it back to her now.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check, Grim,
I would like to help with a persuasion check.
with a guidance.
I will
Yes.
definitely take that guidance.
Okay.
And if possible, the what's it called?
Help action.
The help action, yeah.
Okay, so now that you're close to the desk and you're trying to cast a spell, I need you to roll a
fuck.
20-sided dice.
Just me.
Yep, just you.
Oh, for the guidance?
Okay, you rolled high enough that you managed to succeed. So the guidance works.
Ta-da!
And I only rolled a 14.
You didn't. Okay, you rolled a 14 for your persuasion. Now roll
Yeah.
the 4 if you want to.
No, we rolled a 12 plus the 2 from the D4. Right?
Looks like it.
Yeah, so are we succeeding on that 5 gold check?
Okay. What was the total? You said you rolled
14.
14
14.
plus 2.
No, it's
No,
12 plus 2,
2.
14 all day.
14 period. Okay. All right. So the 14 period, she looks at both of you, looks at Mutt, rolls her eyes, and says, "Fine."
So, okay. Can
So she
I?
takes just the 5 gold pieces. Everything else.
Okay,
goes back
cool.
to Mutt.
Okay, cool.
Let me take all my gold away.
Hold on, Mutt. What I really wanted to do was say, okay, cool, and then push your money back into your pocket, and then take 5 gold out of my pocket.
Okay.
Can I do that, DM?
I mean, technically, you could just give her the 5 later, but
That'll work.
the 5
That'll
was
work.
already on the table.
That'll work. That'll work. So just keep your 5 gold, and I'll take my 5 gold later, technically. So I'll just take
Yeah,
it
you
off
could
of
just
mine.
deduct it from you, but
Yeah.
technically, in game, you would give it to her later.
Yeah, that makes sense, Mutt.
Yeah, it does. But looks at everybody and like if she had a tail it would be wagging. She's just happy.
Gotta try to work them deals in now.
Grim is the frugal mom that like coops clips coupons. Wow, I cannot mouth today. Sorry, I've had a migraine all morning, and that's why I'm not like staying in Mutt voice and stuff. I'm sorry about that.
You're
all
fine.
good.
You're fine.
Okay.
But all that with a migraine? Holy crap, you're tough.
Well,
You get used to it.
So she pushes you all towards the door of the room. And then she goes and pulls out of nowhere, a sack and dumps this sack of sand all over the floor.
That's awesome. Can we build sand castles?
With the wave of her hand, the sand blows across the floor into a big circle and then creates the world out of the
Oof.
sand,
That's cool.
like a topographic map. She cuts the tip of her finger and flicks the blood towards the sand, and it lands on a spot on the map. And she goes, "There's your answer."
Can we look at the map and figure out where that spot is?
You know it's somewhere in the Commonwealth. Generally somewhere near the northern center part. But you can't exactly tell the exact spot because there's no towns or anything.
Is there? Can we see the river?
Which one?
The big ass river near Satbury, like the
Yes.
thickest river in the area. Is it above or below that?
It is slightly below that, but it's not near the fork by Satbury. That is more west.
It's more west.
Somewhere towards Middlesbrough.
Yeah, west.
So, can we see if it's closer to Middlesbrough or Windrip?
You can't see the actual towns,
Yeah, no.
but you know that Middlesbrough is near the top of the lake. This is near the middle of the lake. So it's
Of
in
the
the
river.
middle long arm. Or yeah, river, not lake.
But it's the top side of the fork, not the bottom side of the fork, correct?
No,
like the bottom
it's
side
middle
heads to
finger.
Windrip.
There's 3 fingers from the one that's coming from the ocean.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. There's a fork at Salisbury. It's at the bottom part of, it's not the bottom part of the fork, but it's on the bottom finger near the center of the Commonwealth towards the west. But yes, near what you would assume would be Windrip.
Okay.
Fuck. Mutt, you're killing me here. So here's my question above the table, Z. From Windrip to the Wildlands, how long would that take?
Okay. From Windrip to the Wildlands. If you are going on foot, fucking zoom the fuck in. Let's see. You would have to go back down, then around, hit Jump Chapel, then to Middlesbrough, unless you catch a boat to Salisbury. You still have to go down and around though to catch that boat. So
What if we just have her teleport us to Windrip instead of to the other zone?
I understand that. Hold on. So that's going to be slower. So you're looking at 5.
Nah, Sid would understand. Plus, we can explain that away to Sid.
$15, 15, 22, 29, 40, about 60 days.
Yeah, we would not have enough time to do that and that.
It's about 60 days to go from Windrip to the Lich's Lair. On foot. Now, if you were to catch the boat from there, it's going to take you 5, 10, 14, 15,
We don't have the money for horses.
16.
But as we stated before, they may give us horses, or we may be able to talk them into horses if we do that quest that's there too. Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
Yeah.
It's going to be like 30-something days if you manage to catch the boat.
Which would give us just under a month left, or just over a month left.
So then you'd have to come back. So you'd have all of that because you have to go all the way back to Sharpton to even turn it in. Like I said, if you fast travel to there now, you just have the travel back time.
Does anybody have any objects that spells can be stored in?
Unfortunately not.
Can we teleport to Windrip, come back, then teleport to the thing? You can store spells and things sometimes. Depends on the thing. Depends on the level of spell it can store.
It got real quiet.
I'm calculating here. Because this is fucking... the time crunch in the world is what's like putting me off. So even if we go there and come back, we're looking at, let's see. If we go there and then we try to come back, even if we catch a boat downriver to Farwater, and then travel the back roads back, we're looking at like 3 weeks at least. And then if she would possibly do that, then we have like a week-long trek out of wherever we're at in the Wildlands back to Balmoral. And then we would have to hope to catch something from Balmoral to Satsbury. Then from Satbury, we would have to try to hope to catch a barge to Middlesbrough or to Farwater.
Or it'll take you back down.
Yeah, I know. But if we go to Middlesbrough, then we would have to try to catch shit coming back to Sharpton. And then after that, we would have to try to set up somewhere. So this leads back into the, do we just fucking go to Windrip and grab that and then go to the main Adventurer Hall and try to grab shit there? And then possibly later on, go and do the Lich after we do the guild games.
Oh. Okay. I see what you're saying.
So if we go to Windrip, we can do that quest and look for him at the same time. After we do that quest, we would have to go back and turn it in at Cherrytown, I believe is where that is. I think that's where that is. Let me see.
Yeah, I think that
Yeah,
was
Cherrytown. So we'd have to go to Cherrytown, and then after that, we would have to go to... Where's the main office? I don't remember where the main office is. Is it in Satbury?
Yep.
Yeah. So then from Cherrytown, we would have to go all the way to Satbury to get quests, and then possibly go wherever the fuck in the kingdom. But the other cool thing there is, we're a party of how many? that are, let's see, I'm an adventurer. Who else is a regular adventurer? Nobody else right now, right? You got Scribe. Well, Scribe, you're an adventurer, right?
I believe so. I don't think I have the Whisper of Foxes thing yet. I just have
Yeah,
the.
so Mutt would be an adventurer. I'd be an adventurer. We may be able to talk Talderoy and Dewi into grabbing their adventurer pauldrons. So that's 4 quests that we could grab and turn them all back in at the same time. And then if we turn the one in on the way from Cherrytown, like from Windrip back to Cherrytown, because Rakira can technically hold that too, because she's a part of that. So, we could probably pick up another one there. So the question is, do you want to try to do multiple quests at the same time and possibly pick up
The thing is, you're
Benji?
assuming that multiple quests can be done at the same time. Because if somebody else beats you to it, then you're screwed.
I mean, that's true too, but there's... I mean, it's a 50-50 shot either way. So...
And if you would rather, we don't have to go get Benji. We can just go straight for the Lich guy.
Well, that falls on Mutt at this point.
Yeah. Mutt has her priorities, but she also does not want to detract from Grimsby's goals.
I mean,
Well, it's not-
technically, there's always split the party.
It's true. Mutt's completely willing to go on her lonesome to Windrip if that's what needs be.
That's fucking dangerous. Mutt's gonna split off knowing that we're going into a Lich Lair?
She's not a smart person.
Since Benji is the age that he has, I'm assuming he has been surviving on his own in the wilds.
Well,
Mhm.
he's survived on his own, yes. In the wilds, he's not really survived in the wildlands. No, he's been up there a couple times, but not in the wildlands. Like, not alone, really.
I'm not. I was thinking in the Commonwealth outside of towns.
Yes. Honestly, you haven't really known Benji, so you wouldn't really know.
No, but from what I've heard,
Yeah, from what you can gather from the other people that have talked about him, mainly Grim and Mutt, Benji pretty much like flips these two up and down like no big deal. Like the first time that they sparred, Grim got his fucking ass handed to him.
You know what just fucking hit me, Mutt?
Hmm.
So what's the mission for Windrip? Do you remember?
I have that written down. I don't know that Mutt was there for that, so
Mutt was there.
I was with all the people getting stuff. All right.
That's the
You
one that
weren't
we...
able to read the actual words.
Oh
but
yeah,
they
that
were
was what it
talking
was.
about it.
Yeah, but I read it out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you remember, just off the top of your head, do you think you remember what it was?
Was it one of the weird, silly ones? It
Nope,
feels
it
like
was not a weird, silly one, but it falls right up Benji's alley at this point.
death and missing livestock.
Yeah,
Sylphian
death and
says.
livestock.
Yep,
Ah,
death
fuck,
and
of
missing
course.
livestock.
Fuck. Yep. Pardon my language. Sorry. Yeah, thank you. Sorry, I'm having a hard time today, guys.
Oh, I see it. And Windrip eating horses and getting jobs put out on him, yep. Oh.
So, cough.
So one session we spend trying to find a ride to get to a place to teleport. The next session we're pretty much going to be ending on a do we go here or do we go there at this point?
Again.
How long travel does it take to get from here to Windrip if we like got expedient travel stuff?
How long would it take you from you? from here to there with just the fastest route possible.
Yep.
The fastest route possible would be to head to Harbury. That would be like 10 days to Farwater, which would be like 5, so 15. And then a boat would take you like 2 days, so 17 days to get up there. And then if you got off awkwardly and then cut across, did like another day or two to get there and see if they even let you off in the middle of nowhere.
Almost 3 weeks.
Okay. This accounting for the passage of time is rough, guys.
Well, only because we're on a time crunch with the guild games coming up.
Yeah.
Now, we could just be like, fuck the guild games and not worry about it, but we're also on a mission to hopefully not have me trapped again.
Hopefully. I guess it really, for me as a player, depends on what everyone else's priorities are, as players, not as characters necessarily.
Technically, we could set up the guild anytime we want. Technically.
Yeah.
But we can't get into, laying a trap in the guild itself, like in the guild games for my people. So technically, the only reason that I'm wanting to do that is to try to get the hunters off my ass. So
True.
we can do whatever. One way or another, we're gonna get experience and we're gonna get gold. So this is literally all up to the party at this point. You know what Grimsby's thoughts are? He's trying to get these people off his ass. Other than that, we can do whatever. We can try to set a trap for him some other way.
Is the ultimate benefit of the guild games just like if you win, you get the good contracts?
That's the big chunk of it, yes. I mean, you can still get contracts regardless, but the thing is it goes like a draft system in like the sports, because you win, you'll get a chunk of first pick at quests, then it goes to the next one, to the next one, the next one, then it goes back to the first, and the next one, the next one, and it goes like that. And those quests are basically exclusive to your guild for X amount of time. If they're not completed within X amount of time, then it gets reposted and sent to other guilds.
Gotcha.
So it's like an exclusivity thing, and usually the ones that win get the bigger contracts because they want people that can prove themselves. But that also does mean that there are more dangerous contracts.
So then at that point, it kind of behooves all of the guilds to send like their best people to play in this, I would imagine.
It's not going to be an easy fight.
Yeah.
Well, fights, competitions, challenges, puzzles, etc. It's not like a one-day thing.
Okay.
So I'm assuming it's gonna take around about 45 days from Windrip to the Lich Lair. If it takes 60 from where we are now, and there's 15 to Windrip.
Well, technically, if you're going to Windrip, yes, it's going to add time to whatever you're doing. If you're just going to go straight to the Lich Lair, that's going to be practically instantaneous. So you're literally going to be jumping like a month or two of travel.
Yeah.
For a chance to get an item to turn the quest to give you guys 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
All right, what do you guys all want to do?
Mutt wants to go get Benji, but again doesn't want to stand in Grimsby's way, so she understands she needs to do it alone. She'll do it alone.
I'm mainly here for adventure, so it sounded like the Lich would be a great adventure, but getting a lost love bag also sounds like a great adventure. So I'm game with anything.
Sylphian.
So that you can send the people after you to the Lich. So everybody's like, oh, I'm just gonna go with the others.
Follow your heart, Grimsby.
It's a hard choice because at this point it's going to be splitting off one of our main tank/DPS putters and going into a lair essentially where we're going to need her in case shit hits the fan.
So, Grimsby, do you perchance have any dice? Then we can roll to see what we can do.
What do you think about that, Mutt?
Letting the dice pick for us.
Letting the dice pick for us.
Is
So
this
third
for,
option?
is this for what Grimsby is deciding, or for what the group's deciding?
All of us together. One way
sure.
or the other.
Sure.
One way or the other.
Another valid choice, as Sylphian pointed out, is to take the portal to go to Windrip, maybe. And then
Yeah, let's ask
reassess.
Misery that. So, hey, the question is, if we decide to go a different route, can we still get a port there? You know, since it's already set up and all.
I mean, it's not exactly set up. What was set up was me agreeing to give you guys a port to the location that was in that vial. So now you're trying to change the location. It's messy, but it could be doable. Not guaranteed to be a success.
Oh, fuck. We go to port to Windrip, we get ported to Orn.
Yay!
Fuck it. Okay, so here's the question. Do you want to let the dice decide?
Or another way to let the dice decide is to take the chance to take the portal.
Well, that's the thing. Do we go with the portal to where we know we're going, or
yes, the portal to win the vial is guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
Anywhere else is a gamble.
Have you not been to Windrip before?
That's not the point.
Is it not?
It's not. It's not the point.
I thought she had to go there before in order for her to port there.
Yeah, hence the question. Has she not been to Windrip?
Exactly. She probably hasn't.
Weird.
Not everyone has been everywhere.
All right, so what we'll do first is we'll decide which way we're going, Mutt.
Sure.
So, do you want DM to roll and you call?
Sure. Are we rolling like a D2 or what?
I don't have a D2 option, so you pick what die. You pick how the outcome is gonna go, and I'll roll.
All right. I guess 3 and 4 on a D4 is Benji. 1 and 2 is Lich guy.
All right. Let me know when you're ready to roll.
Am I rolling or is DM rolling?
I can roll. Just let me know.
Go for it, DM. Okay.
Oh, fuck. I was like, are we going for Benji or are we going for him? Okay, so now here's the next question. After we do the Lich, Do you
1 and
want to
2
run?
was Lich, 3 and 4 was Benji.
Oh, okay. So I guess we're going to Benji. Now the next question is, do we go try to portal it or do we hoof it?
Boy.
Alternatively, we could ask Misery what's the closest she could get us to Wintrip.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, without being too much of trouble.
Without being too much of a trouble.
Or too much of a gamble.
Matlock.
Okay, underneath the O in Freedom.
I mean, that's not too bad. Then it's just a trek through odd and end trails.
Yeah, that would be about a week there.
That'd still take a lot of time off our travel because it was 10 days just to Harbury.
She has been to the Broken Dawn.
Broken Dawn's in Matlock. Okay, hold on.
I think it's ones we haven't been to yet.
And I gotta go there. Alright, cool.
Yeah. Considering she's made comment about me not having met the guild leader yet.
Well, so you're saying Durham Chapel would be closer, but there's a river in between that. So we would have to travel over the river, then back south, then back up north.
No, wait, there's some roads that cross, so there must be some crossing places.
And we don't know that she's been to Durham Chapel.
Durham Chapel looks like it's on the main road through town, through the country.
So do I have to talk to the guild leader at Matlock?
Like I said, Durham Chapel, yes, is technically closer, but as he stated, you have to travel through the land, plus cross a bridge, plus then go back down south, then go back up north. So it's not technically closer. And on the map, the orange dotted lines are basically the, I don't want to say paved roads, but they're like the actual traveled roads that people are using, the wagons, the carts, etc. So it's like well-made roads, where all the other dotted lines, which you guys can't tell, and not the actual dots, but like the dashes, are green, and that means that it's trails, like basically just grasslands that people are tromping on that isn't well paved, not well transported, so it's going to be harder to travel through it because it's more rougher terrain. But it's aka the back roads.
I see.
So
Matlock might work.
Well, I know I've got to talk to the guild leader at Matlock anyway, because I have shit to turn into him. That's also the Broken Dawn. Aren't they like Mundo?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever talked to him, have I?
Nope.
Haven't even been there yet, so. Yep.
Oh, you're supposed to talk to Mundo too?
Yep.
Oh, well, shit. See, that's a win-win for both of us.
Yeah, that's why Misery is.
Almost a year ago.
Yeah. That's why Misery was surprised I hadn't spoken to him yet, so.
Alright, well, the dice decided that's where we're fucking going. We're going to him. So if you want to go to Matlock, where we both have something to do there, and then, so the fact that these are trails also means that more people are more likely to actually attack people on these things, correct?
I mean, you're more likely to run into wildlife, not necessarily bandits. You don't really see merchants traveling from these places. So you're less likely to find a merchant going from town to town.
Yeah, I know. That's why we're trying to get the decision real quick.
Yeah, we're wrapping up soon.
I'm
Essentially,
game for Matlock.
Essentially, like as you saw in Cherrytown, people usually will put up a post, a job, essentially, to go get the stuff they need from certain places and have it brought back to them.
See, plus this also puts us in the other thing that that we can do that quest in Windrip, go turn it in, and then hoof it to Satberry, I guess, or pick up another quest in Cherrytown for
Yeah, so you would have to
Sylphian.
go to Windrip, then complete the quest, then go back to Cherrytown, turn it in.
Yeah, we're not hitting the guild games this time around, and that's not a big deal. That's not a big deal to me. We'll just have to find another way to entrap my my hunters.
No big deal. Okay. So.
Yeah, it's every year.
There's the experience for last time this time.
Damn, I'm still like 3,007 away.
$3,007?
Yeah.
Odd numbers.
They have 19,993 XP.
Funky.
We're so close to 7, we can taste it.
I know.